What's good, y'all? It's your boy Smith, and today we have a rescue situation. We gotta go pick up a leopard gecko. It's not anything crazy like the animal was neglected or anything. I got a friend that's moving and they need the animal rehomed, so we're gonna do that. You know, it's all things living. We got a home for almost everything, so we're gonna get over there and go get this animal. Let's get it. So the mission is to get over there, get the animal, get back, get it set up. All right, y'all, so we made it to the location. We about to go in here and get this pretty little animal, go see what's going on. Let's get it. All right, y'all, so we're back, and it turns out that this is a real deal rescue situation. This animal was having problems when it was young. It looks like it's been having problems its entire life. We've got a severe case of metabolic bone disease, and we're gonna do everything we can to treat this. Let's go. We'll start by making a real simple enclosure for her, something real small. Normally I give them something like this, a 4-foot enclosure. As you see, I got my leopard geckos in here now. Their lights aren't even on yet. But because her bones aren't normal and they don't work normal, I'm not gonna stress her with walking and moving too much. So we're gonna put her in a small enclosure, 20 gallon, no substrate, just a carpet, some under tank heat, and a light. And we're gonna get her on a heavy supplemented diet and just keep her comfortable here. All right, you guys, this is the enclosure we're working with. It's just a simple 20 gallon. I got the under tank heat already taped in with the metal tape. And we're gonna put like just basic carpet, no substrate, like I said, and get her a couple hides and get her set up and get her comfortable. All right, we're using a sterile metal tin for feeding mealworms, superworms, things like that, and a really shallow water dish, very shallow water dish. We don't want her to be able to, on the off chance that she crawls inside the bowl and you know her limbs don't work well, so we don't want her to get trapped inside of there. So very shallow bowl. All right, you guys, here is the gecko. She's very responsive, eats well, but as you can see, the limbs are a little twisted. Even the spine is compressed in. And this is just from malnutrition, not having the proper supplements when it was younger. So we're gonna make sure that she's not only slamming food, but that all the food is properly dusted with calciums and multivitamins. We made the enclosure nice and flat so she doesn't have to climb or anything like that. And we're just gonna make it nice and easy and comfy for her. We'll get her over there and talk about some other things real quick. Let's go. All right, we see she has found the heat pad on the hot side. We got her some fresh water in there, some multivitamins, some calcium in a dish. There are no mealworms and no superworms yet. We'll do that here in a second, but she's already in there. Very simple setup. Like I said, flat all the way across. Just a simple area for her to hide and feel secure. Now, we do not know how old this leopard gecko is, nor the genetics, but neither of those things matter. We won't be breeding her here. As you know, we've got a lot of leopard geckos here at All Things Living. And we have a couple that have some issues who are not involved in any of the breeding programs. They're just here to live out the rest of their lives and be happy, and that's literally it. So that's gonna be the plan for her. Some of our other leopard geckos that have issues, they have the exact same setup. So, and they've been doing fine. They've been doing fine. We've seen complete 180s as far as their health and habits. But also their metabolic bone disease wasn't as bad as this one. This one is pretty bad, so we're gonna have to take extra care. And I say that to say this, man, just make sure we're taking care of our animals in this hobby, man. Like, supplement your animals, make sure they have the proper diets, make sure they're getting their UVA, their UVB, make sure these animals are getting what they need, because if you don't, then somebody else has to fix your problem. Somebody like me has to come along and deal with the problems, man. And I love it. I love all the animals. I'm always gonna be there for. I dedicate my whole life to them. But it makes us look bad. It makes us look bad. So let's do better. Let's do better. We need to do better with our animals, man. Like I said, make sure your animals got the proper supplements, multivitamins, calcium with D3, without D3. Buy it all. If you're not sure, just buy all of it. Don't use it all, but just have it all on hand so you know that you have it just in case. That's what I do. I have everything the store sells. If they sell it, I got it. And that's just in case. You never know what you're gonna need. These animals have very specific diets and needs, and sometimes you got to get very specific with it also. And you just want to give these animals the best that we possibly can, man. And let's step it up. Let's get better in this hobby, bro. Now with leopard geckos, these problems usually start to set in when they're young. So right from the beginning, in week 1 when they start eating, we want to make sure to start supplementing them. Calcium, multivitamins. Make sure they have the right diet. Make sure they're active. If we start when they're young, they will live long, healthy lives. As you see here, I got some babies. These are just a couple weeks, well, this one's just a couple weeks old. These two are clutch mates and they came out totally different. And then this one here is a couple days old. But it starts here. These animals don't really, there's a reason why people can keep these animals in bins with no access to UVA or UVB and have great success. No problems. It comes down to their diet, and they're making sure that they supplement their diets properly. And that's what we need to be doing with our leopard geckos. Rescue mission successful. She's in her enclosure hanging out, doing her thing. All the other animals are doing good. So yeah, that concludes this episode. I appreciate you guys stepping out, man. Thanks for tuning in. Holla at your boy. Peace.